How you doing, man? How you doing? Baseball kid, what's happening? I'm good. I'm here. I'm doing pretty good. What's good, GMD? Thank you for the hearts. What I do every time I get on here, I talk to y'all. What else would you like to talk about? Because I don't talk about religion on here. I don't talk about nothing personal on here. And I don't talk about politics. So what would you like to talk about? Okay. Thank you for your sub. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How is everybody's night tonight? That's what you did, Kelvin? That's what you did? Okay. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Do y'all like sports? Do y'all like doing video games? And please excuse the mess on my shirt. Cappuccino, what's happening? Who's your favorite team? Let's see. Oh wow, for real, Kelvin? For real? Uh, I do Teddy P. Come and go with me. But I also like Bobby Womack too. So I can't just pick one or the other. That would be an unfair matchup. I chose Teddy P, but it's kind of hard to choose Teddy P over Bobby Womack because they both good singers. What's good, Paul? Yet again, you give me ones I can't. It's hard to just choose one. Prince is good. Michael Jackson is good. And they both are legends. That's like saying like Elvis Presley and Dolly Parton. And they both good. You can't choose just one. You can't just choose just one. It's hard. That's like saying like Jack potato chips. You can't stop at one. That's the truth. You can't just pick one over the other. You can't. That's hard. Cause when you got what Prince that did Purple Rain, then you got Michael Jackson that done Thriller. You cannot outweigh the other. You can't. That's the. It might be the game, but that's hard. That's like saying here you go. Who do you like? What do you like? What do you like? Basketball, football. You have to choose one, and it's hard to choose one when you like both. So which one would it be? You know what? Okay, since you want to do that one, here you go. Who do you like? If it's, I'm gonna do basketball, a quick basketball for you. Who do you like? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? What's good, Kayla? Is something wrong? How you been? And how is mom doing? I'm good. I've been missing my good friend. It's been hard to catch up with you. Yeah, you could all day long. I'm used to you been coming in picking on me. You've been missing in action for a little while. Is everything okay? I almost had to put an APB out on you. I didn't want to have to go through the YouTube streets and karate chop folks. Okay. Hey man. I'm Caitlin. I was kind of concerned when I hadn't seen you in a while, and I was trying to make sure everything was okay. If I was trying to make sure if I did something wrong to you, what I would apologize, but I didn't know what was going on. I hadn't seen you in a while. If you were just taking time away, I understand that. You always been good with me. Okay. I don't like seeing my mom's upset, and it's like, if I personally did something, I'd rather for you to let me know that I did something out of pocket. That way, at least I know how to be able to, to be able to at least talk to you about it or whatever. How you doing, Alex? I speak very little, very little. I don't speak enough. I don't know enough to hold a whole conversation. And plus, I wouldn't understand everything that's being said. And I'm not even finna try to lie. I might be able to say, Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo se llamo Jaime? That's about it. Other than that, couldn't take, couldn't, I couldn't say nothing else. I know some cuss words, that's about it. A few cuss words. Uh, I had brisket nachos. Good. You made pancakes. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I read that right. Looking at that right. The emoji is so small. Is that pancakes? If it's pancakes, I know she was happy. Brisket nachos. Trust me. Find you a place that does like nachos and stuff. Ask them, do they do brisket nachos? Trust me. Them, them, them things, them nachos is busting. For real. Really busting. And I ate mine in no time flat. I pulled that speed session out. Yeah, yeah. We was the same way growing up. Give me some pancakes, bunch of syrup. If it wasn't pancakes, give me some what was it? French toast. What's good, Evolving? How you doing? Thank you for. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in. The first live was pretty good, except for I had to put out somebody that was way too young. Other than that, the first live was pretty good. Almost, say, like 19 minutes short of 2 hours. And trust me, the live was pretty good. Hey, I'm glad you. Look, I'm glad I'm potted around. I'm glad I'm potted around. It makes my day to see good people come in. Hey, look, I was just that's all I've been doing. I go live. If I find out somebody live, okay, I'm going right there. I'll be right there. I gotta make sure. Let's see. I see. Oh, the funnel cakes. Oh, funnel cakes and elephant ears. Sure. I lately I put like this. I've been I've been going up and down before I go live. Some days I be so tired when I'm live, and it's like I don't be having the energy. Some days I had the energy and can't have control it, and it's like I be now I'm at the point. If my energy up high, I roll with it. I roll with the punches on the energy. It's like right now, I got a little energy, but I have a little energy, but like I be tight. I be getting very tired. So that's why I really ain't been doing two lives like that. Now I've been slowing way down. Yeah, I've been I it's just I've been going hard trying to maintain a steady pace and doing two lives, and it's whooping on me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just I'm at the point now. Sometimes I be looking, trying to find something sweet just to boost the energy. Sometimes that don't work. Cause I used to I used to drink 2 cups of coffee and be bouncing off the walls. I drink a cup of coffee now. I'm ready to go to sleep. It's just everything is. I put like this, and I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. Ever since I was in and out the hospital, a lot has switched up on me to the point to where, welcome in, hola. Kaylin, when you make your rice, let me know. Look, I will most definitely have my plate already ready. All you gotta do is just put it on the plate. And look, and look, I keep me a plate ready at all times. When anybody say they cooking, I go just like this. At all, anybody say they cooking. Taylor. Now I'm finna try to say your name. Hello from Uruguay. Name is Taylor. Yes, but your name is Grego Taylor. Atenia. Am I saying that right? Okay. I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. Because if I was saying it wrong, please let me know. Because look, certain names, if I'm not understanding how to say it, I will ask it. And evolving, I used to do, I used to do a little comedy skit with this, with my cups. I threw one of my cups away because I wouldn't have got it. I had another Wendy's cup. Matter of fact, right there, It- right there at the top of the refrigerator. I had a McDonald's cup. I had to throw that mother away. I didn't want to try to carry McDonald's cup, full of ice, a pop, and then carry my dinner up. I was like, no, I ate my dinner. I still didn't want to. I just threw the cup away. Sure. And look, I'm finna say this now. I got whooped by an egg. I made me a sausage and egg sandwich, sunny side down. I thought I cooked it all the way through. Nope. I bit in that joke and she said, and that was it. Look, evolving ain't nothing wrong with eating ice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I see people eat starch on here. And I've seen people eat starch. I've seen people do I seen a lady on here eat starch with uh eat starch with soap, with a bar of soap. Mm. I like I hey, I used to get this the little Kool-Aid packs. I used to take a Kool-Aid pack, open it up, down the whole thing, drink some water behind it, and go on about my business. Now I quit doing it after so long, because it starts tasting a little crazy. Yeah, what she do is she used the soap, a bar of soap, as a spoon and eat it like that. But she don't eat the soap. She just eat starch. Hey, I can't say nothing. I've seen people eat a lot worse, do a lot worse. I was looking like Wolfman Jack earlier. I had to cut and shave my face. I gotta be up at 9. I gotta be somewhere at an appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I gotta kind of cut the live a little short. Oh, evolving, get the packs to go on the go. Oh, I'm still gonna do the live. I want to at least make it to an hour. Get the packs of the Kool Aid to go on the go. Get you a water bottle. Do it like that, and set that joker in. Set a couple of them in the freezer. Let them slush up. Yes, you will literally you will literally be like, oh, it will take you back to the old school days when you had a lady selling them for 25 cents. Ooh, it's one in the morning. It's about hold on. It's 11 here. So you about 2 hours ahead of me. Uruguay. I'm good, Con. I'm good. All right, see I see you. Yeah. Man, look, evolving. I'm gonna say this, and my grandmother used to stay on this one specific street, and it was a candy lady right at the end of the block. I used to see the kids run around this corner, come back with 2 pieces of candy every day. And one day, my crazy tail run around the corner. What's up, Kappas? What's happening? My crazy tail run around the corner. When I say it's a line of about maybe 10 kids. I'm kid number 11. I salute to you too. I was kid number 11. I go up to the house. She looked at me and she was like, "Oh, you're a new face." She said, "Don't tell nobody." She gave me 10 pieces of candy. I immediately put them in my pocket and opened up the first piece and start eating on it. I go walk around and she another kid come up. I hear her say, I don't have no more candy." I'm sitting there. I'm running around eating candy, running around eating candy. I got down to the last little piece of candy. They was like, "Seem like you got a lot of candy. You got some candy?" I said, "Nope." I took that last piece of candy, opened that jerk so fast and shoved it in my mouth, and I took off running. No kids was so mad they tried to chase me. Out right behind my grandmother's house. I had a stick hidden. I grabbed that stick, come running around that house, and but now it's a bunch of kids. Now they're mad now because they watching me running and eating a piece of candy because the lady had gave me the rest of her candy because she didn't want all the kids in the neighborhood constantly coming to her door. And one day I was doing something and nobody was running to her house, was stepping up to her house. I go up to her house, knock on the door. She looked, she smiled, gave me some candy. I turn around, walk off. 4 or 5 more kids come up, do the same thing, and walk off. These little knucklehead boys called themselves was going to knock on the door and run in the house. She looked at them, knew was already what they was going to do. Wouldn't even open up the screen door. The one of the boys, one of the little boys, called himself was going to try to steal a piece of candy from me. I already ate both pieces. Both pieces was gone. He was like, "Give me your candy, give me your candy." I go just like this and dropped both empty packs of both empty wrappers in his hand and took off. Turned around, took off running on him. And the boy just started busting out in tears. He went and told his dad that I wouldn't give him no candy. And all I hear was, "And you expect him to give you his candy, and you give him none?" I would have done the same thing too. I just stopped. I hustled up some change. That's when they still was selling penny candy. That's when they out there, and I feel like this. Do you remember the old food stamp dollars? Cause none one of them shared it with me. If I asked for a piece, them jokers looked at me and laughed in my face. So when I did the same thing back to them, they didn't like it. They said two wrongs don't make it right. Nah, I made it even. Sure, you wasn't. If I can't have none of your candy, you can't have none of mine. That's the way I was. Now that I'm older, you want some candy? Here you go. I look now. I look at it like this. I'm old now, and it's just me having a lot of candy to myself. Or when I know it's gonna be a bunch of people around me, okay, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. You might get 4 or 5 pieces. You might get 2 pieces. And you might not get none depending on how I'm feeling that day. And I see before I had moved, I had bumped into one of the guys that used to stay within the area where my grandmother used to stay at, and he was like, "Man, I want to go over there and see if that old lady's still living." I said, "Man, that woman been dead for some years now. That family probably done sold that house to somebody else. And they gonna walk up, look at us walking up to the house, look at us like we crazy or something." I went through the old neighborhood a couple times. Man, it did not look, it did not look like the way it used to. When I say that street used to be jumping, and I mean, it didn't matter who was who on that street. If you from one end of the street to the other end, depending on what block you on that one street, on that one little strip. If you up on the hill and you kicking it up on the hill, you better make sure you stay in literally stay in the eyesight to where they see the color of your shirt. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be about 50 of y'all in the same color shirt. And it's so funny. My cousins, used to ride their bikes and take off. Be all down on the south side, on the north side. I be trying to go riding out with them. They wouldn't let me go nowhere. One day, my cousin said, so she wanted to ride with us. They gave me the most awkward bike ever. When I say the bike is bigger than, picture a boy that big and getting on a bike like that. That's like me trying to go like this and ride the bike. I was able to touch the pedals standing, but trying to sit, oh no. I sat there, my crazy tail coasted the hill, going down to my grandmother's house. And my cousins was moving faster than me. I'm sitting there, I'm struggling. And once I got to the hill, coasted down, I couldn't stop the bike. I didn't know how to stop it. I didn't have no handbrakes or nothing. And if I was to try to stop the pedal, make the pedal stop the bike, I would have slid. My cousin, one of my cousins used to do like this. He stuck his arm, he said, put your hands up. I threw my hands up, he snatched me off the bike. The bike kept rolling. That bike kept rolling. And my cousin was at the end of the block. Caught the bike and ran it back in the house. And the first thing my grandmother said was, where was y'all at? Up the block around the corner. Was he with y'all? Yes, ma'am. Y'all took care of him? Yes, ma'am. Did they take care of you? Yes, ma'am. And all it was, they wanted to go see their little girlfriends and had me with them. And I'm sitting there, I'm the only oddball out the whole group. And so what they go do? Give me give me a female and I couldn't do nothing with the one. I'm just standing there looking at her like this. I'm talking, she taller than me, wider than me. What am I supposed to do being the shortest thing in the whole group? I'm a kid. I'm probably like this. I'm probably like 9, 10, maybe 11 years old. I'm looking at her. What made me like older women was that the fact that she was good, cool people. She made me feel like I was the boyfriend. My head got so big that to the point to where every time they said we should go to the south side, I hurry up, get on that bike. I'm riding along with them just to go see her. Get there, she come outside. Oh, there's my boyfriend. How you doing, my little boyfriend? Even though her boyfriend is laughing Because he finds it cute that a little my crazy tail is liking his old lady. So he comes down, walk up, he's like, oh, you trying to steal my girl from me? And my crazy tail talk about, yeah, I take her. Yeah, I take her. And he's cracking up. Everybody's laughing and having fun. I'm the only oddball being serious. And so he was like, okay, put your hands up then. Put your hands up. I put my hands up, I go like this. I start, he was like, oh, you ready? You serious? Okay, I quit. I quit. And then I start chasing him around the car. He said, hey, get your cousin, man, get your cousin. This ain't cool. And she stopped. She was like, hey, I ain't gonna be your boyfriend if you gonna leave him alone. I said, okay. When my cousin said they was going to the south side, I stayed around my grandmama's house. My little my little feelings had got hurt. I was I used to sit there, some of the craziest stuff growing up that happened. It was always funny. And the one time I actually liked the girl, my teenage years, I was kicking it with my cousins, yet again on the south side, while they coating in different areas, in different spots. Me and the girl was talking, holding hands, walking. I hear, oh dang, look at my little cousin. He got himself a female. We sitting there, we ain't paying attention to them. We talking, we in our own little world. They over there, they hugged up, kissing this and that. I look at her, she look at me, we look back at them. We kiss. They was like, wait a minute, hold on. What y'all doing? One girl said, hey, he is Casanova. And the girl instantly cool. We was always cool people after that. We was always good people. And every time we went over there, we walked, held hands, walked, kicked it. Got to the point I caught feelings, she moved. And that messed me up. That would have been my first that would have been she was my first kiss. I can say that much. She was my first actual kiss. And that bothered the hell out of me. Called myself liking the girl and she moved on me. Now I've been doing this one relationship about 12 years. It's been long distance. But I've been holding on to this one lady for 12 years. Ain't went nowhere. Too old to be trying to get out here on the dating scene. It's like no, I get to the point. I don't try to do all that crazy dating shit now. I ain't got time for it. I've been with one person for 12 years, and I'm good. I ain't got time to learn nobody else new. Because the 9 times out of 10, it might not last long. And there's only been selected females that have ruined that dating scene for me. Evolving, I'm gonna say this. You might think you might think I'm a little crazy for it. I said hey to a lady. I said, hey gorgeous, how you doing? Being polite. Yeah, it is. And This is before I'm with the lady that I'm with now. And I said, "Hey, gorgeous, how you doing?" And the first she turned around and said, "In order for you to speak to me, you got to put some money in my pocket." And the first thing I said by the time I knew it, I said, "Bitch, you'll be broke." Walked in the gas station, got my stuff. Everybody in the building and outside the building heard me loud and clear, and was like, "Damn, even Big Boy got balls and told you that." And come to find out, she broke, ain't got nobody. Last time I had seen her, nobody. Because of the fact, every time somebody say hi to her, that was the first thing she said out of her mouth. That somebody had to pay her just to say hi to her. Nah, I'm good. If I gotta pay you just to say hi, that makes me look like I'm a gump. I'm a trick. No, I'm not finna pay you just to say hi. Saying hi is free. I can understand if you want me to take you out to dinner and a movie. Yeah, I could do that. If I'm the boyfriend, if I'm the boyfriend and I want to give you money, then that's my choice of doing that. But if you come out with your hand already out, oh no, that's a turn off. And I sat there and and I look at it like this. And I know not every woman does it. I know not every woman does it because not every woman is like that. Not every man is gonna be like that. But there are some people that you gotta pay me to talk to me, and I turn around and look at you dead in your face saying it. Me? If you say hi to me, I'm gonna say hi back. That don't cost a thing. If you want to take that high a little further, okay, I will let you talk. But if it gets to the point to where if it gets to the point I'm if it's getting interesting to me and you showing interest in me, okay, then now I'm gonna make it an issue to the point to where okay, well what's gonna be the next step? Let's get to know each other. Let's go to a movie. Let's do a dinner. We ain't gotta go to each other's house. We can always talk on the phone. We can video chat. If you want to do another dinner and a movie, we can do that. If you like going to a ball game, we can do that. But I'm not gonna sit there just put money in your pocket and you just looking at me like, yeah, you a sucker. I got you. No, I'm not. I'm not that sucker. I got played one too many times doing that. Every time I made some money, it was like they smelt it on me. One girl, one female, another female, and I'm gonna say this: what what man do you know that would take care of another man's child as he's taking care of his own? Pretty much, if your kid, if that child needs clothes, shoes, he buy his clothes and shoes, his pants, shirts, and shoes, just like he would buy his own, like his son. When I knew this, The girl I dated, I knew both of her baby. I know both of her baby daddies. Both men are good guys. Literally, both men are good guys. The second baby daddy is like a brother to me, and she would not. She was a little bit on the grimy side, and when I say hoe-ish, I mean hoe-ish for real, to the fullest max. I was putting money in this one in her pocket. This how crazy it is. My rent, I would pay my rent, do my bills, get my grocery, and whatever was left over, I would give her some money and keep the rest of the money to myself. I was doing pretty good for myself. And she would leave for 2 days, gone, sexing somebody else down besides me. Okay. It don't take you 2 days to go kick it with somebody when it could take you an hour or two to go kick it. And I went to where she was at, and one of her neighbors was like, "Don't go upstairs." I said, thank you for verifying that for me." She was like, "For real?" I said, "That's all I need to know. Thank you very much." And she was like, "Dang." I said, "I already had that assumption. You just made it clear for me." And she was like, "You ain't mad?" I said, "What to be mad for? I can't control nothing. I'm not a jealous person. I just know I won't do nothing else for her like that." She come back. I look at her dead in her face. Told her I need the key to the house. You got three to you got a week to move. And she's kicking it with my neighbors downstairs with the other guy at the apartment. So when I come home, the lady that's in an apartment under mine, she was like, "Hey, we need to talk." I was like, "Okay, mom, what's going on?" Come around. She was like, go to your brother's house." I go in there. I look down. I see the dude. I know who dude is that she having sex with, and she looking sick in the face. Literally looking sick in the face. She lied to him saying that it was her apartment, that she got a whole new apartment. I look at the neighbor. I was like, "Hey, bruh, hey, I need a haircut. Can you, cut me up tomorrow?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that." And she gonna say, "Why don't you sit with us?" "Nah, you got your boyfriend here. I'm finna go upstairs to the house." And he's like, "Upstairs to the house." "Yeah, I'm finna," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm finna go to my apartment." And he was like, "Wow, okay." I shook his hand and everything. I was not mad at him. I was mad at her for bringing him to my house. And she had her son upstairs in tears. because she done pretty much whooped on him. So I asked what's going on. I asked what happened. I told him, come here. She was like, she told me not to move. I was like, you in my house. Come here. And he walked over to me, gave me the biggest hug, and started bawling. I said, what's going on? What happened? And he told me. I was like, okay. She come running upstairs. What to start screaming at him? I said, oh, I told him to come to me. He ain't in the wrong for nothing when I told him to come to me. Tell me why she couldn't fight it. I said, he's not in the wrong. I told him to come to me. If I'm the man of the house, and if I ask him to come to me and he walks over to me, it, then he has shown me the respect. Where is due at? Tell me why. And I was like, why is you yelling at him? Why did you just beat up on him? For what? What did he do? And he told me what he did. I just wanted to hear what she had to say. She tried to make it all dramatic, all this. It's like, I looked at her, it's like, he told me what he did. He didn't lie to me. And she's like, what? He didn't lie to me. He told me what he did. And I was like, you bogus for that. I told him, go ahead, play the game, chill out. I looked at her. I said, you don't touch that system. You don't touch the TV. If I tell him he can go ahead and play, he can go ahead and play it. Don't say nothing. Go to your boyfriend. Go to your fuck buddy. Go to him. And I was like, matter of fact, why don't you just get your stuff and go with him now? Night. She looked me dead in my face and was like, wow. I was like, I'm dead serious. 2 weeks go by, I bump into him. She had stopped talking to me and stopped talking to him. He when I say he was sick, he was sick. But he bragged about her giving him half of the money that I gave her. I looked him in his face and said, "Go ahead, brag. Your downfall will be yours." And just so happened, yeah, he 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 fell down kind of hard. He drunk himself to the point to where he had sclerosis of the liver and a few other health problems. Now he's unalive now. And the messed up part about it is he didn't have to. He did all that crazy bragging and all that to get nowhere. She went. I found out she went and got married. Moved to Las Vegas. Good for her. Glad she doing good. She can't say nothing to me. She can't even ask me for a red cent. As far as me and her concerned, I wouldn't even call her a friend. And that's being honest. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I'm finna get off of here. I done put in an hour, 10 minutes. I did an hour and 41 in the first line. Doing pretty good. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all for showing up. Y'all have a good night.